A new recruit to Altona Magic for 2021. 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗖𝗓, how are you, mate?
I'm good. I'm excited for today's game, mate. I'm feeling good.
How are you enjoying your time so far at the Magic? Obviously, it's just been pre-season, but you can really tell a lot about a club.
Yeah, it's been really good. The boys are good. I've known Jonesy for quite a long time. He had me back before my A-League career started. But it's been enjoyable. Bit of hard work, but it's like you said, it's pre-season. We need to do it. And now we're 4 or 5 weeks from the season starting, so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Obviously, it's been a number of years in the A-League, and now you're coming back to NPL level. How's that transition for you? Because a lot of players have done it, and is it more of a mental game for you, or is it still the proper impact of the game as well coming down to NPL?
It'd be probably a little bit of both. I mean, the standard obviously is not as high as the A-League. The facilities aren't where A-League levels are, but I know that, and I'm at an age now where my career's come to an end, my A-League career's come to an end, and I'm now back in the NPL, and like I said, it's been good. The pitch is good. I can't complain so far. There's little things that I'm used to that aren't around, but it'll take a little bit of time to adjust, but the quality of football is still quite good. So it'll be interesting to see when the season starts how the other teams are and stuff like that. So
obviously you've played some NPL clubs in FFA Cup games previously, but what do you know about the NPL Victoria?
Yeah, like we've played a few teams over the years. NPL, I know that the standard is quite high, so I'm looking forward to kind of getting out there and seeing, week in week out how the level is. I've followed it from afar. I've got some mates, still playing in the league, some coaching, so I know that there's some talented players, running about, and it's a good stepping stone for players that want to make the A-League to have a good season in NPL, because now, especially the way COVID's hit the A-League and the funding, I think it's a good opportunity for some kids playing in the NPL level to make that next step.
Speaking of kids, you've got a pretty young squad, plus you've got some experienced players like yourself. How have you found that balance so far in pre-season and the early games you've had?
Yeah, I think it's been good. Jonesy's done well with rotating the squad. We've played half a game each, 60 minutes here and there. The young kids coming through this club are really good. I can see some really talented players, but they've also got the right attitude, which is I think the most part. There's a lot of talented footballers out there, but if you don't have the right attitude, then you're not going to go very far. So I've seen some positive things here, and just about keeping some of the kids grounded, but also making sure that they're not getting lazy and getting stuck into bad habits. So that's part of my job being here, is to kind of help these young kids coming through.
That's a good point, because how do you go in the change room? Obviously, that's where you can play a massive part at Altona Magic. Obviously, with your experience and whatnot, and some of the younger boys coming through, do they really embrace your feedback, or do you find some of the young guys these days are a bit like standoffish?
No, they haven't yet. We'll see how we go. If we start playing a few games, then I can get a bit angry. But so far they've been really receptive. I try to lead by example. I'm loud once the game starts, but at training and stuff, I do my thing. I know what I need to get myself through training and games. So hopefully that they're looking at what it takes to be a professional, and if they want to make that next step, then there's some things I can teach them, they can take from me, and then on the pitch I'll help them with positioning and it's really, I guess the next step is really about using your brain a lot more. It's when to be in the right position, passing the ball on the right side of people's bodies, and little details that I guess are a bit left behind at this level, because you haven't got the amount of sessions to work on things. So that there's part of my games that I can help the young kids.
And where are we going to see you deployed amongst the squad this year? What position do you think you're going to be playing, or what type of role for the team?
I think predominantly as a defensive midfielder. You'd have to probably speak to Jonesy about where he sees me long term, but at the moment I'm playing there and I'm enjoying it there. It's my natural position, so I don't think I'll be going too far forward, but we'll see how the season progresses and how we're going. But predominantly, yeah, we'll be pretty much deep line midfielder.
Well, mate, we're looking forward to watching you in the Magic colours this year. Good luck for the campaign.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Can't wait.